Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
Okay.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
All right.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air.
Okay.
Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. Raise your fist in the air. We're to a mosh pit.
Seem to turn it down in my I got to do a lot of work on this thing. On this thing. Swear to God. Swear to God I do. It's a new toy, so it's going to take some kind of getting used to. Kind of getting used to it. That, see, now that right there, that turns down. That turns down my volume. I don't, and I feel like I'm coming through double. Yeah. I probably am coming. Am I coming? Let's see. If I turn this off. Now, okay, now you can hear me. Now you can hear me. I don't know. Let me look at something. Let's see. Okay, yeah. All right. I don't know. Don't know. We'll work on that tomorrow. David Foster, did I make it in time? Yes, I'm taking a blank. Yes, nice red cable. Isn't the Go XLR so much more? If I can figure out how to route it, yeah. Music is okay. I turned it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that turned it up. We move some windows around. Yes, it should be coming from vMix. But shouldn't I be able to set up a bus audio to be able to control it with the fader? Yes. I will await your tutelage. Now, one thing I did notice with this is, did you have problems with the cable at all? Because if I bump the cable, the unit restarts. Maybe that's my USB thing. I don't know. I was having a problem when I would mess with stuff on my desk because I don't have the cables all routed and everything. But anyway, I mean, it kind of operates pretty much the same as the wavelength. Turn the music down now. Now turn the music down. Didn't you say it was a tad low? Oh, tad loud. Okay. Is that better? I can't read. Apparently I can't read. I cannot read. No, the mic, loving the mic. Being able to hear myself, monitor myself. But yeah, I got to figure out all the routing. Once I figure out that, I should be good and golden. So let me see if I can listen to this audio message that somebody left me. Should not be able to hear this on stream.
Whatever we come up with.
But I think you could. So let me. Dave Foster, I know you don't use Guild any longer, most likely, but please check for an IMPM that I just sent this past Tuesday. So I still always use vMix for my music volume, but send it to my ears to control my personal volume. Right. Okay, so here's the thing. So you don't. I'll just talk to you about it tomorrow. I'll just talk to you about that tomorrow. Okay. Okay. I control music with triggers and Stream Deck. Right. So you don't use any buses to route your music. Okay. Because I was routing mine with a bus, but then vMix won't let you fade music on a bus. It won't let you fade a bus. But then again, I have like 3 music playlists that I was using. Got it. Aight. Sounds good. I'm trying to make sure to set the mic, a decent amount away so that I'm not eating the mic like this. Because that on the wavelength, I was always having to be right up on the mic. Well, it's like when I go from my when I get into my main scene, like this scene right here, it's triggered after the intro video. So then it goes to this one, and then I want to have the music, up loud, but then fade after so many seconds. And I kept trying to do that, like wanted to do that on the bus, but you'll show me. You'll show me. Right. Like I said, the triggers there's no way to trigger fade volume on a bus, and I had my music faded. The bus has me all confused. Anyway. I think that we did find maybe a solution to the game stream that we do on that Xanthi and Shearston and I do on Saturday, Sunday mornings. Well, they'll still be good for the talkback chat stuff. But there might be a way to do like with vMix, do a 4 vMix call, a 4 vMix call setup to where it may work. I don't know where Xanthi. We'll just use Xanthi as an example. That we want to be able to see her camera and her game screen at the same time. Well, not at the, we want to set up a scene so that we have our face cams and then our game screen, and that we can switch the game screen between our points of view, which requires sending separate feeds, right? So you should be able to do that with vMix Call. Like they could pull up their cam in like vMix on Chrome, the Chrome browser, and then pull up what is the Edge? What's the Microsoft browser? I don't know. Microsoft's browser. Pull another vMix Call up on that. No, not both audios. Don't need both audios. All I'll need is just the audio from her mic. Don't need her game audio. Not going to worry about the game audio. They'll listen to my game audio. Yeah, but I don't want to use Restream. I don't think it'd be. How would it be easier to use Restream? Because we want their face up there all the time. Okay. Well, it's a work stream. So I'm working. Yeah, I just need to get their faces in as sources. We'll see. We'll mess with it later.
Stuff towards Natalie. That is we don't accept that. I'll take just about it. I get a lot of stuff, but just like people that come in and
so
and are
weird.
using expletives and
that
races
fader
or religions, like that happens a lot.
So this
especially on
fader
Rumble, 'cause they
works
don't really have moderation
when I'm
yet. So we do moderate that stuff out, but it's only because we want to build a positive community. And again, there's so many conversations going on in there, and there's some stuff that gets pretty negative.
So I want to fix this.
People
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That's a little bit too deep. No, because I exported the video. I exported the video and uploaded it. I did not connect it to. Not yet. No, I haven't added the plugin yet. I had a lot going on. I got a lot going on. I haven't had a chance to mess with Frame IO that much, but I wanted to try to upload something for review. So, hey, I also cross-referenced another channel that I am a member of for about 11 months. They do have 48-month badge set up for that one. Okay. But I'm definitely going to be, trying to dig into the Frame IO and get that working, because that's if because we've talked about Frame IO a few times, and especially with Philip, and that will be good when we do the next redacted history, is being able to make notes and references on the project. Yeah, I'll try to take a look at that this weekend. I'm still trying to do, there's a few small things I'm trying to finish up on that one other project. I mean, it's like 99.99 done, but every time they have somebody look at it, they have some sort of change. So, but there's no redacted tomorrow, right? They didn't slip in a Friday on us. Not that I'm against doing Fridays all the time. I want to catch up on some of those other edits that I need to catch up on. But let's take care of this voice. I found the Gabby clip. I found the Tulsi Gabbard. Why did I say Gabby? Tulsi Gabbard clip. So I'll be putting that in there.
People
saying sexual stuff to us.
I mean, that is kind of low, so we can go in here and.
Natalie saying sexual stuff towards Natalie. Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
Kind of sounds the same.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
that is full.
Saying sexual. Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is we don't people
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
And I mean, there's one other thing I wanted to do. I was going to add, but I can hear my clicks, so I need to work on my noise gate and all that stuff. I got a noisy keyboard. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna grab that. Gonna grab it. Yeah, Hans, we're just gonna have to create a couple more. Right on, right on, right on. Bang it down. I'm finding a good fire. Good fire overlay. I've got one. I'm just downloading it. So we want to keep, I guess I misunderstood earlier that you're wanting to still have the David Foster look and then still keep the locals look for locals exclusives. All right. So I gotta, all right. Because I was actually, because I was thinking about it, it's like, we're going to be you're doing more of these kind of locals exclusives, and I was going to, start working on trying to kind of, build your own kind of theme within the redacted, but in redacted theme, since you were doing them on locals, on the redacted local, but since you want to do your own channel or, show, I should say channel. The channel is what the show will be on. Or is this going to be on the redacted channel? That's what I'm confused about. Or is it both? Like, you'll have, it's like, we'll talk about Dan, like if Dan Cohen, now that he's part of Redacted, he wants to do kind of some sort of, yeah, that's what I was wondering. That's, to me, it's like, right, but do they not put Matt Walsh on the Daily Wire channel? Or they do exclusive contents that's shown through the Daily Wire website, right? Through the website. So all their content is mainly hosted through the website. I'll have to go look. I don't have a subscription. I used to watch, Ben Shapiro's podcast on YouTube at work and some. I don't catch a lot of shows anymore. I need to catch up. And when you say channels, they all have their own YouTube channels. What's the girl's name again? It escapes me. Why is it escaping me? She kept popping up on my Brett Cooper, yeah. Daily Wire just puts out clips. Okay. Then they'll put their own profile on Daily Wire plus YouTube channels. Brett Coop. She kept popping up in my shorts and stuff. That didn't sound good. Her shorts kept popping up on my, you know what I'm trying to say. It's like a teenager, dude. It's like a teenager. You know what we ought to do? We ought to do something like the Man Show. You know, when men could be men. She's like 30. Is she? She looks like she's like right out of high school. Swear to God. She looks like she's like right out of high school. She's got that vibe. She's trying to go for that younger crowd. We had to get that Pearl girl. Pearls. Pearl, what is her name? Pearl? She's playing volleyball over in England, I think. Damn, what is her name? I'll have to look it up. Alpha here. Not Pearl. What is her name? Doesn't say what her name is. She's on there with Destiny. She has a website called the Just Pearly Things. And she does a live show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays called the Pregame Show. I don't know what her name is though. That's the website or the YouTube channel. The work streaming, I'm not getting a lot done. She's on Rumble. I know, right, Joseph? I need to be working. Need to be working. I am working. Sort of. See, now that audio is gone. Something weird happens when I pull up YouTube. Yep. I don't know what happened. Now I've lost my audio in it's like it boots out my network. That's not even showing me a network. Can't do any work if I can't hear something. All right, what is going on? It says my network is up, but I don't know what's going on. My system fader. Is Parsec open? No. Well, it was, yeah, I had it. It was working before. It's Dante that's being. You know, yeah, there's not much, Simon. I mean, John, John Simon. There's not much. All right. That was a lot. I paid some good money for that Dante shit. But I mean, you're right. I don't need the Dante stuff now because I could take an aux cable. Yeah, I need to go get me two auxiliary cables because I can actually feed my mic from the Go XLR into the other PC and then feed the sound from that into the Go XLR. Yeah, it's weird because it somehow it's shutting down. The reason I can't hear is because my what the stop. Let's start it again. It keeps shutting down. Let's see. All right, let's see what happens.
An email address tips@redacted.inc so that you guys can start sending story tips and things. Especially for me doing this, I want to be able to have you guys
All right.
send in information so that I can look it
There
through.
we go. I frequently have audio output issues with the latest Premiere update. Always have to go into audio hardware to reselect my headphones. Yeah. Right. And I'll need to go buy one. I was good. I got them in my cart on Amazon. Two male-to-male aux cables. All right, so let's go back. I'm gonna try again. Try again. I was downloading. Yes, that's what I was doing. Downloading a cool footage. You roll. Save. Might have waited too long. Unless you're sending the speakers too. Shouldn't. Well, what? But because there are some games that I play with Xanthi and Shearston that require a mic. And I want to be able to send my mic to the mic input to the game. So that we can use the in-game audio. And what I would do is then when we're streaming, then, once we get into the game, I would mute the microphone channel on the stream PC. And then my voice would come through, the game. Although I've seen a few setup videos where they take the mic and they hook it to it's not hooked to the stream PC, it's hooked up to the second PC. For like when people are doing two PC games, they have their microphone and everything hooked up to the gaming PC and not the streaming PC. But my primary thing is not gaming, so I mean, I just probably just gonna leave it hooked up the way it is. No, I'm not going to do that. My problem using the mixer and when I was trying to use a mixer for audio routing is I would get some electrical interference every now and then. I could hear it. Get a second Go XLR. Why? Why do I need a second Go XLR? Sorry. It's been a long day. Long couple days. All right, let me find this flames.
People.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
Could probably find a decent used Go XLR Mini on Amazon. That'll make a 2 PC setup much easier.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is.
Let's see. The dog's making all kinds of noises. Dog's sneezing over there like no tomorrow. There we go.
People.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is. We don't accept that. I'll take. People.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is. We don't accept that. People.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
We.
Is the voice still too kind of loud or unintelligible? Is there enough reverb? Maybe that's the problem.
People.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is. Do not tolerate people.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is. We don't accept that. I'll take just about anything, but I get a. People.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is. We don't accept that. I'll take just about. Tolerate people.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is. We don't accept that. I'll take just about anything, but I. Tolerate people.
Saying sexual stuff towards Natalie.
That is. We don't accept that. I'll take just. People.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
people.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
That is we don't accept that.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
That
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
that is we don't accept that. I'll take.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
That is people.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
That is we don't accept that.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
That is we don't accept that. I'll take just about anything, but I get a lot of stuff. But just like
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie, saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
that is
It's a little better.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
that is
What else? What else? There was something else. Guess I will try that plug-in. That'd be cool when if I didn't have to pull this up every few seconds. It's hard to understand what I'm saying with that effect. The high voice either works. Sure, we can make it sound better. Maybe add sound effects behind my voice instead, like the triggered noise they always use.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
I like it. I like the voice. I like the voice.
people.
saying sexual stuff towards Natalie,
That is we don't accept that. I'll take just about anything, but I get a lot of stuff. But just like people that come in and times, hey, you can say fuck on here because it's free speech. I can say times, hey, you can say fuck.
Okay, we need to do. I think I have one. All right, I gotta go steal some stuff. Stealing stuff.
Seen this several times. Hey, you can say fuck on here because it's free speech. Seen this several times. Hey, you can say fuck on here. I've seen this several times. Hey, you can say fuck on here. Hey, you can say fuck. Free speech is. I've seen this several times. Hey, you can say fuck on here.
Now the duck.
Hey, you can say fuck on here. Say fuck on here because fuck on here because it's free speech. Say fuck on here because it's free speech. I can say fuck on here. Say fuck on here because it's free speech. Say fuck on here because it's.
Now we need a sound. I had a sound. I had a sound somewhere. I can't find it. That wasn't it. That ain't it.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, good. That's it. Yeah, these are it. I kind of like that one. Yeah. Okay, God. Oh, that's rather annoying. All right.
You can say f- on here because it's free speech. I can say f- on here because it's free speech. You can say f- on here because it's free speech. I can say f- on here. You can say f-
What's up, Michelle?
on here because it's free speech. You can say f- on here because it's you can say f- on here because you can say f- on here because you can say f- on here say say f- on here because say f- on here because it's free speech. I can say f- on here because it's free speech. I can say f- on here because it's free speech. I can say that anywhere. Not what free speech is. It's not the ability to just
I can say that anywhere.
say f- on here because it's free speech. Say f- on here because it's free speech. I can say that anywhere. That is not.
All right. I think. Let's see. What do we got? I got. Oh, the clip. The clip of Colbert. I did locate that. So now we got to find it again. There it is. Copy that. Put it over. Footage. Locals. Rumble lawsuit.
Do you not consider him a war criminal? Why did you meet with that man?
In the pursuit of peace. For us, the American people, and our government is how destructive these regimes.
I don't know whether I'm.
I do agree with that. My of that good that the United States should be standing for. So, through and exercising foresight on the decisions that we're making, and understanding what those consequences are.
You've gotten some fans in the Trump supporter response to the You've gotten some fans in the Trump supporter world. David Duke, Steve Bannon, and Matt Gaetz. Is that his name? Matt Gaetz. What do you make of how much they like you?
You should ask.
I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about.
Speech. Again, when we talk about freedom of speech on these platforms, and everybody's like, it's a private company, they don't have to support it. That is what Section 230 is supposed to do. It gives the social media platforms protection against anything that I say, anything that you say. No matter what we say, we can say the nastiest thing in the world. They're not responsible for our speech. That protection is there for them as a publisher. But when they start editing what we're saying, they become an editor. And when the federal government or the state or local government is asking them to then edit our speech and remove certain things, that is a direct violation of the First Amendment. So basically, all of these platforms could, if they wanted to, have a First Amendment policy, meaning we support free speech. It is illegal to incite violence. So they would still be protected. You would still remove the worst of content, like ISIS recruiting videos, trying to get people to join terrorist organizations. Like, yes, you would still monitor that kind of content for sure, but you would allow people to have conversations about whatever they wanted, say what they wanted, because the speech that should be most protected is the speech that we do not like. Because we see what happens. You give them an inch.
Take 20 miles.
The court highlighted.
I think we could tweak that one as well, right?
And they take 20 miles.
The court highlighted the ways in which the law violated the First.
Where was it that you got said that? Oh, come on.
Or local violation. If Twitter didn't have that and they had guidelines, I would imagine there's probably gonna be some kind of appeal, but let's hope it sticks. And Rumble, like I said, they have Google in their sites as well, and they won the discovery case, and that meaning that Google is going to have to give them and show them how they are manipulating search results to not show third-party video platforms or third-party.
Oh, yeah. You know, I mean, it's a good idea I could go back to where 253 there. Yeah, okay.
There are now thousands. And what is incite violence? We saw them try to claim that Trump incited violence on January 6th. If you read the tweets, he did not incite anything. And even if he did say something, you can't be responsible for what people do. I remember one time, it pissed me off. Stephen Colbert had Tulsi Gabbard on his show. He was ripping on her, talking about her followers doing something. Like she's her followers doing something.
How much room do I need? Oh, I didn't even pull down the...
Followers doing something.
You've gotten some fans in the Trump supporter world. David Duke, Steve Bannon, and Matt Gaetz. Is that his name? Matt Gaetz. What do you make of?
Her followers doing something.
You've gotten some fans in the Trump supporter world. David Duke, Steve Bannon, and Matt Gaetz. Is that his name? Matt Gaetz. What do you make of how much they like you?
Like she's responsible for everything a single follower of hers. Like Stephen Colbert is to believe that he doesn't have a single bigot or asshole or whatever or wife abuser or something that watches him and thinks he's actually funny. So that's where this stuff leads. It leads to judgment from those people. It's authoritarian, and it just allows them to get away with whatever they want. It allows.
Okay, I think that's it. And this time I made sure to put the out point at the out point. All right, so here's the new branding. Not new, but I slipped in the old DF branding.
Hey, Redacted Rebel, David Foster here, coming at you with a video. And today, guess what? Don't tell anyone, but I got good news today. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Issued on February 14th from reclaimthenet.org, Rumble wins injunction against New York's online censorship law. The law was deemed to be a violation of the First Amendment. So Rumble, in case
And in the end,
somebody you want to talk to, I believe it's $25 a month. If you set that as your minimum, then you open up a thing where you can actually send Clayton a message, you know, to get stories and stuff like that. Like we are putting together an email address, tips@redacted.inc, so that you guys can start sending story tips and things.
oh, well, I added some stuff, so we need to cut the another video. Okay. Gotcha. Got it. Hate's a strong word. Strongly. Got the whole thing about tips also. Jesus.
To send messages.
Video's never gonna get done. All right.
Hey, Redacted Rebel, David Foster here, coming at you. Foster here, coming. Rebel, David Foster here. Rebel, David Foster. Coming at you with a video. Foster here. And today, guess what? Don't tell anyone, but I got good news. David Foster here. And David Foster here. And today, Foster here. And today, guess what? Don't tell anyone, but I got good news today. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Issued on February 14th from reclaimthenet.
All right. Tips.
Tips at redacted $25 a month. If you set that as your minimum, then you open up
Do you want to cut all that out? The
it to 5, 25, 50, whatever you want. There's a level 2 month, or you can get 2 months that is exclusive to the VIPs. So sign along. If you News is pretty negative lately, I gotta admit. But anyway, thank you guys so much for following along. If you are not a Rebel VIP, I do exclusive content.
So all that stuff, like
In a negative news cycle, because news is pretty negative lately, I gotta admit. But anyway, have you guys send in information so that I can look it through and make some stories for you guys out of this stuff. So thank you so much again, and I'll see you. It's pretty negative lately, I gotta admit. But anyway, thank you guys so much.
yay, nay. We're going to cut all the stuff about money stuff, about subscriptions and stuff, right? All that stuff. Going once. Going twice.
Pretty negative lately, I gotta admit. But anyway,
Gone. I say gone.
news cycle, because news is pretty negative lately, I gotta admit. Make some stories for you guys out of this stuff. So thank you. Because news is pretty negative lately, I gotta admit. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Hey, Redacted Rebel, David.
Cool.
Community friendly, you know, just keep it as positive as we can in a negative news cycle, because news is pretty negative lately, I gotta admit. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Pretty negative. We let all that go. We're not trying to censor people. We're just trying to keep the community friendly, you know, just keep it as positive as we can in a negative news cycle, because news is pretty negative lately, I gotta admit. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
All right. Now, we'll definitely be
Hey, Redacted Rebel,
tweaking.
David Foster here. And today, guess what? Don't tell anyone, but I got good news today. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it.
See, that is, it's classic David. Classic David, right there. Hello, Rebels. David Foster here. And guess what? Fuck you. I mean, hey, I can do that. And guess what? Not as quick on the draw when I say, yeah, you know, but I need to work on my, you know, using the. Does that even work? Hopefully it did. All right. I'm going to export. This is not a... This is a DF IRL, right? This is now... Wait, this is going to be a DF IRL bid. DF... DF IRL. Feb. You don't want to watch the boring rendering part, so I think while I'm waiting for that to happen, I'll just wrap it up. Say thanks for hanging out with me. Hit the like button. There's not not a whole lot, but I've been taking a lot of time. Thumb to yes, I'll work on it. Do you want the thumb? The thumb is the it's a David Foster thumb, not the redacted, right? Put a big Rumble logo on it. You want to just okay. I'm gonna put it up on frame, or do you just want me to upload it to YouTube? You look like you're ready for bed, doggy. I have a new pet. Just put that shit on YouTube. Just put the shit on YouTube. Let's go. All right. Fine. I mean, don't gotta be so aggressive about it. So while my kid's away in England, I have a new dog. Don't I? I have a new partner, a new sidekick. Right, midnight. I do. I need sleep. I do need sleep. So I'll get this exported. I'll do the thumbnail. I'll put it up on YouTube, and then I'm going to bed. I'm slowing down. Joseph, I did not do my usual routine, which is around 5 o'clock, suck down a Starbucks energy drink and a Firehour energy drink. That's what I usually do. It gives me a little more pep in my step. But yeah, I didn't do that tonight. I still really want to change my sleep schedule somehow. I do eat meat, just not exclusively. I gotta find a, stay up later. I know, that's how, yes, I need to stay up later. Agreed, Kevin. Kevin Michael Reed, folks. It's a sea of blue in the chat again. Just a sea of mods. Yeah. Good to have the band back together tonight. We got to do an encore. Took a nap. No problem, man. You've been a busy man, so. I know. You like that, don't you? That was getting scratches. Good night, John. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Appreciate everybody. David, Kevin, Joseph, Michelle, Hans was here. Thanks everybody for coming to hang out. I will see you. Well, if you like gaming, I'll be up early Saturday and Sunday. If not, I'll be back Tuesday. Be sure to check out David's channel for the latest videos. Yo, everybody. Good night. My end screen. I got to work on my end screen because I think there's no music. So, all right. See ya. Good night.